Hi YouTube, how are you doing? And welcome to the new Phasmophobia update. It has finally arrived. We've been waiting for it for so long, and there is so much awesome stuff in here. Even a few surprises that I cannot wait to share with you. I hope you join me in the journey through the patch notes. If you're not subscribed, please do so. If you like the video, like it. If you dislike it, dislike it. But let's not waste any more time, and let's hop into the patch notes. It's a truck overhaul update. There's new ghosts up in here as well, and it's a really awesome change with the voice recognition that I love. Welcome back, Ghost Hunters. We've got some news for you to keep you busy until the custom difficulty update comes out soon, TM, as they've been saying for a while. We're releasing this smaller update with some some major changes. They're calling it a small update, but that just shows you how awesome the devs are of this game, because there's a lot of stuff here. Because look at this, ghost types. We've had reports of 3 new entities. We were teased only 2, and they did it again. They did it again. Last time they released like a bunch of extra ghosts as well. When they only teased like 1, they released like 3 or 4, was it like 2, 3 or 4 even? It was crazy. And now we get 3 where we were only teased 2. Now these 2 we know, the Diogen. Let me just grab the notes for those ones. So we've had reports of 3 new entities haunting several locations. More information is available in the journal. Now, I can't look at that yet because the update is actually not live as I'm recording this. It will be going live in an hour. So let's look at what information we have about these 3 ghosts. This one, we're not going to have anything until the update goes live, and I will be playing it immediately on stream, so you can join me over there on twitch.tv/insim. I'll link it in the description, but let's look at the Diogen and the Moroy now. This is the page of the Diogen, or better known, de Ogen, which is actually a Dutch word, which I'm Dutch myself. I didn't realize it when I saw this at the time, but you guys were quick to mention that it was called the Diogen. I think that's how you're supposed to pronounce it, since it's one word. And this ghost is, well, I mean, this is what we have about the ghost, so let's go through it once again. Sometimes surrounded by an illusory fog, Diogen have been eluding ghost hunters for years. I don't know about the fog, but I think this last word says fog. These ghosts have been reported to find even the most elusive prey before stalking them into exhaustion. Strength. Diogen constantly scents the living. You can run, but you can't hide. Weakness. Diogen require a lot of energy to form and will move very slowly. So this ghost is gonna throw everything out the window. You're gonna have to be looping to counter this ghost. You have to, if you hide, it will find you, it will kill you, it can see through hiding spaces, which is gonna be amazing. I cannot wait to check it out. So that's our first ghost. Next ghost is the Moroy. Moroy have risen from the grave to drain the energy from the living. They have been known to place curses on their victims, curable only by antidotes, which is sanity pills, or moving very far away. Strength. The weaker their victims are, the stronger the Moroy becomes. So if you are lower sanity, it becomes a lot stronger, and it seems to, like, at least from this note, seems to target specific individuals, and maybe gets faster the lower your sanity is. That would be insane. Weakness. Moroy suffer from hyperosmia, which is a sensitivity to smells, weakening them for longer periods. So sensitivity to smells in this case probably applies to smudge sticks, so you can smudge them for longer during hunts or outside of hunts, which is gonna give you some kind of defense against this like super dangerous ghost when you're low sanity. I'm very excited. And then the other ghost, let's go back to the patch notes. Let's continue from there. The Thigh. I have the ever-aging ghosts. We have no information about this one. I'm very excited to check it out. So if you want to join us and know what this is about, let's check the stream right after this video goes up. These 3 ghosts will have an increased chance to spawn for 2 weeks, so we get to encounter them a ton. We're introducing the investigation period along with these new ghost types. This gives players around 2 weeks to try and work out the ghost's abilities and traits and secrets before we're updating these patch notes with the specifics. Holy shit. So it's just gonna be, we're gonna have to discover. They're saying that there's secrets to find. I'm very excited. I can't wait to check it all out today, tomorrow. It's gonna be so much Phasmo. I'm so excited. We're hoping this will bring back the original investigator feel and allow players to work together as a team to uncover the truth. I need you guys for this. This is gonna be awesome. And then next one, So this is incredible. I cannot wait to play with these ghosts. These sound so awesome. But the next one is also really big for most people, and even me, and like literally everyone encounters this issue with voice recognition that they're finally fixing. Voice recognition. Our voice recognition system has been completely replaced. We are no longer relying on Windows's text-to-speech system, meaning speech systems, meaning it supports many more languages and platforms such as GeForce Now and Steam Deck with no setup required, and fixes that passkey tab out bug. That is the biggest bug, that the biggest affecting bug that literally affects every single player that plays this game. If you at any point alt tab, your voice recognition would break, and you would maybe find out that this bug exists and how to fix it if you watched a lot of streamers. But if you were just a casual player, you might have never known this was happening, and you would have very little interactions from the ghost. You wouldn't be able to use the Ouija board, you wouldn't be able to use the spirit box, all kinds of stuff wouldn't work at all because your voice recognition was broken. And like that they finally fixed that is amazing. And the only way to fix that was to just like fully redo the voice recognition system, which I'm glad they took the time to do that, because I know this took a lot of time. Like, this was a big thing. You now only need to set your microphone in-game instead of using your Windows default microphone. Very nice. You now see the input volume of your microphone in the audio settings, so you can troubleshoot it more easily. Additional microphone inputs options have been added. Voice detector sensitivity, that is amazing. So you can like basically calibrate it yourself. And noise suppression, that's amazing for like, because I have like a constant buzz in my mic if I don't use noise suppression software, which gets me killed a lot. This actually might bring back the ability to use open mic without you just like dying all the time. I'm very excited to check that out. Due to the new system only working if you are in a server, the voice recognition test has been removed. Okay. So you can only do it while you're in the game. That seems like a little hassle with the new voice recognition system, not necessarily important for any players. Note, the above additional audio options are only working while in-game through the journal's options menu. Okay, I see, because it only works in the server. And then a bunch of languages. Is Dutch in here? Dutch is in there. Not that I ever played like that, but gotta look out for that. New! The truck has received new models, a new layout, and materials. I'm so excited to check it out. The new truck layout has been teased before, but it's just something that has been unchanged. I mean, the truck has changed its like item layout, but not like the total layout of the truck has never been touched since the beginning. So that's gonna be awesome. I cannot wait to see it. I cannot wait to check out. I want to hop in, but it's not here yet. The equipment is now placed on the wall in the truck. Placing any equipment back on the wall, similarly to head cameras, will be added with the custom difficulty update. So now you can't put it back, but that's not that important. When lit, the campfire and Maple Lodge campsite will now increase the temperature of the area around it. Very cool. The Maple Lodge campfire will now show a hot temperature reading on a thermometer. Very nice detail. You can now buy 4 lighters and 3 salt shakers. Let's go. Finally, 4 lighters, so every single person can go in with a candle if they want to, instead of you having only 2 lighters for whatever reason. And 3 salt shakers means 3 more salt, more footstep photos. You know how much I love my easy money from the footstep photos. That's gonna be awesome. Added new footstep sounds for the metal floor in the truck and on the ramp. Very nice. Changes. Oh man, I'm so excited to check out the truck layout. New ghosts and everything. New voice recognition system is going to be awesome. Changes. The number of free hiding spots will now be increased when playing multiplayer games. Yes, that's so smart. 3 players plus 1 hiding spots. 4 players plus 2 hiding spots. That is absolutely amazing. I play mostly solo, but I've been playing a little multiplayer recently. And the thing that can happen in multiplayer is that there's like one person who doesn't really know how to hide, doesn't know you have to turn off your equipment, doesn't know that you have to be quiet. Then you all hide in the one hiding spot that you have. Boom, team's gone. Because one person messed up, the whole team dies. And now, if you have a suspicion that someone might not be the best hider, you can just hop to a different hiding spot. You can save yourself, every man for himself. I really like that. It's a very smart way to do that. Didn't even think of that. The voice recognition splash screen has been removed as it is no longer needed. The button screen in the truck now has up and down arrows for changing floors instead of a single button. Are we finally going to see that you can change your camera back and forth instead of only being able to go forward? That has to be a thing. Don't tell me it's not in here. because when you're like using the cameras in the truck, when using their ability, Jin will now leave EMF at the fuse box rather than where they are currently stood. That is actually amazing. I think this was supposed to be working like this, but it didn't work as intended before. That is gonna be such a nice trick. I mean, it's gonna be really hard to find it if the fuse box is not nearby, like on a big map, but that is very neat. That's very neat. So you can now actually... It does remove the, because if you get EMF 2 randomly, you would go like, oh, it's a phantom, it's a demon, it's a djinn, it's a wraith, what's happening here? Now, no longer it's gonna be, no longer can you think like, oh, it might be a djinn, or unless it happens at the fuse box, I guess. That is also confusing because they're probably gonna leave EMF 2 because that's what an EMF, what happens when it does a ghost ability. And turning off the fuse box, if I remember correctly, is also EMF 2. I guess if it turns off the fuse box, you already know that it's not a djinn anyway. Anyway, sorry, I'm rambling. You will now never see ghosts miss when the ghost type is an Oni. That was, as far as I know, already working in my like months of playing since they said that this was the thing. I guess they just put it in the patch notes so it's now like widely known, because I haven't seen it a single time when the ghost type was an Oni since they like made me pay attention to it. So yeah, that is a very good way to know that it's an Oni. Jinns, by the way, cannot turn off breakers as well. Just a little tip for you right there. The cursor will no longer lock when playing in VR. All right. All locations have had their lighting rebaked to a higher quality to help reduce any light leaks and artifacts. I saw some, CJ sent me some screenshots and it looks super awesome. I cannot wait to check it out in the game. The chance for the Mare light ability has been slightly increased. I like that because previously, when it first came out, you could flick the light switches nonstop and then eventually it would do it. Then they changed it so that you couldn't spam the light switch anymore to just like easily know that it's a Mare. But then it was so rare that you basically didn't see it at all. So now you can actually flick on some light switches sometimes to just see, hey, are we dealing with a Mare? You can like play with it a little bit and have a bit of a higher chance to see that. I like that. Replace the Russian, Ukrainian, Turkish, Greek, and Japanese fonts to be more readable. Very nice, always nice. Accessibility. Fixes. Sanity pills can no longer be duplicated for extra uses. I actually like that a lot. Sorry, I think I actually did it with CJ one time. So I'm not gonna take the complete fall for this because it was actually like a super stupid glitch that a lot of people used to duplicate pills. However, I do feel like there should be, similar to this, like similar to bonus hiding spots, in multiplayer game, I feel like they should add bonus sanity pills for multiplayer games, because the difference between playing solo and multiplayer in the like terms of how much sanity you can regain is ridiculous. Like it's really not balanced for multiplayer, in my opinion. So maybe I hope they change that in the future. Sanity can no longer be duplicated. Sanity will now give the correct insurance amount. Oh wait, I didn't even know that was the thing. You can now use the main menu boombox in VR. Very nice. The delay when taking photos has been removed. That is gonna lead to like accidental double taps for sure, but it's gonna, because I would be flicking through my equipment all the time, even with the new reduced delay to like quickly take photos. Now you can just like spam. That's gonna be real neat. I am excited to check that out. Yurei can no longer drain your sanity when you're outside the location. Yurei will no longer stop interacting if they use their ability in the Willow Garage. Okay. You can now interact with all interactable objects in VR. The photo camera sound will now muffle correctly between floors. You can no longer light lighters with lit candles. I didn't even know that was a thing. Candles can now be lit with other candles. That was already a thing as far as I know, but maybe, oh no, now you can do it from your hand. You can press F on a candle that's standing on the ground to light it, instead of when you place F, it places the candle on the other candle and then it lights. Like, that was always weird. So yeah, you can now do it in your hand. Candle and lighter flames will now cast or correct shadows. The shoulder flashlight will no longer break when closing and opening the truck door. Fixed missing Korean and traditional Chinese text. The control text in the training will no longer overlap the keybind text. Potential fix for the VR runtime launching when playing without VR. I am so excited. A bonus ghost on top of the two other ghosts. New voice recognition system that's gonna make it amazing for everyone that was like running into, like literally every single Phasmo player was running into the alt tab glitch, unless you're like a one screen Andy. And then the truck changes are going to be super awesome. I like the hiding spot changes. This is all just awesome stuff. And then we have the custom difficulty update to look forward to in the very near future. I'm super excited. We're going to be playing it all day, pretty much as soon as the patch goes live, I will be streaming it. So I hope to see you on stream tonight, or today and tonight. I can't wait. I'm very excited. I hope you join us. If you're not subscribed, please do so. If you like the video, like it. If you dislike it, dislike it. And if you want to check out the stream, you can check the link in the description. I'll also probably pin it in the comments down below. So yeah, hope to see you there. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Let me know what you think, by the way. Let me know what you think. I'm very curious. I'm super excited. I'll see you around. Bye-bye, guys.